Hello everybody, quick check-in. My second cycle started and I feel quite better than some days ago. I have still a bit of a sore throat from the chemo side effects, but all in all it's good. The start was a bit tough, but now I feel better and I'm enjoying having not so much nausea. I'm enjoying that I can drink a lot without vomiting, and so the whole system gets cleaned and the toxic can get out and I can sleep well. So I'm grateful for that. So yeah, I just wanted to have a quick sharing how I'm doing, honest sharing. My last video I've seen that I was not so motivated, and I think that's very normal. When you go through phases like this, it's a long race, and I think it's an illusion that you're always motivated and that you always feel like doing it. And I think it's important to also share this here, because too often we see people who just say, and me included, because maybe that's a way to motivate ourselves or to cope with our fears, that we just say, yeah, it will be fine, just think positive. But it's not always possible, and I think that's okay. I think that doesn't mean that just because you cannot always motivate yourself and feel positive about your treatment, that things will go wrong. I think it's very human, and embracing that is actually constructive. I think it's even more constructive than pretending that it's good. Because when you're pretending, you're covering up something that maybe needs attention and that will pop up later, at a later stage. And so allowing yourself to voice what you feel, I think, is the first step of a constructive journey and a constructive approach to your treatment and to your healing. And that is what I try to do here. I don't try to just show the sunny side, because it's not so sunny all the time. Actually, it's raining at the moment, which is a very good picture. And that's okay. And so the question then is, what is your raincoat? What is your blanket that you need, or a cozy pullover? And not pretending to go out running in the swim stuff and say, yeah, it's sunny and all is good. So yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing so far so good. I have now some days of nothing. I have always once a week I have a shot. Week 1, week 2, and then week 3 it's pause. And so now you're in the middle of the second cycle. I'm gonna do 3 cycles, and then we're gonna have a check, and we see how it goes, if it's effective, if it's stabilizing the situation, or if it's still growing. And honestly, I have no big plan about what I do in either case. Of course, if it works well, I will keep going, will be very motivated. But if the treatment doesn't work, we have to see what we can do, and what other options we have. And that's not such an easy thought to go there. I'm very honest. I don't know what I'm gonna do if doctors tell me, look, the options are now very little or low. Maybe I will go sailing. I tried to write a bucket list, but there was nothing coming up, which is somehow a good sign, because I think I lived a lot and I feel like I have a very full life. Of course, there are many projects I want to do. I want to write more books. I want to share more of my insights, because that's also the reason why I'm recording this video, not to get into the stage light, but more in the hope that it will help somebody out there, because I know how it is, and many of those kind of videos helped me. So if I can contribute in one way or the other to somebody going through a similar situation, then that makes my day. And yeah, that's what I want to make. And I think it brings me a lot of joy. And another thing that I observed in the past weeks, which sounds counterintuitive, I feel like I became much more present with the simple things, like after the chemo shots, when my digestive tract begins to work normally again, I'm very happy. And I can go to the loo. When first day, like today, I could ride my bicycle and appreciate that. Or the first days after chemo, I don't feel like the taste of coffee, because the whole taste buds get twisted. And so the first time I feel like having a coffee again, that's very nice. So these little conscious moments, it's really something that enriches my life in the past weeks. And I really, really live those very, very present, also with my family and with my friends. And yeah, it sounds like a cliche, but that's probably how it should always be like. But it's always when it's getting threatened that you suddenly become aware how precious it is. And so yeah, I send it to the universe that I will have many more options, and I trust my doctors and my body that I will get another round on the carousel. I hope you find this useful. Let me know in the comments. I try to read with my chemo brain from time to time. And yes, and looking forward to talk to you here soon again. Bye-bye.